Here are the 20 strangest underwater creatures. Some of them are so bizarre, you won't even believe they're real. Like number 20. This badass beast is the Megamouth shark! It's an extremely rare species of shark that was just discovered in 1976, with only 60 specimens that have been caught or sighted, and only 3 recordings on film. As its name implies, megamouths have huge mouths with small teeth and broad snouts, often causing observers to mistake them for orcas. They grow up to 18 feet long and can weigh over 2,600 pounds! Thank God they're rare, because I wouldn't want to swim near them anytime soon. Number 19. Looks like someone decided to take a fat dump on the ocean floor. Actually, this ain't a turd, it's a sea cucumber. There's about 1,500 different species of sea cucumbers. When it comes to self-defense, these creatures are crazy! Some of them discharge a sticky thread to ensnare their enemies, while others mutilate their own bodies! Yeah, they violently contract their muscles, shoot some of their internal organs out their anus, then quickly regenerate their missing body parts! What the Number 18. What is this guy thinking? This looks more like it came out of the movie Aliens than it did out of the ocean. This nasty creature, folks, is a Grenadier, or rat-tail, due to its slender body that tapers to a thin tail. What's crazy about these guys is that the males have a special drum machine on their bladder that they use to attract females. Kinda like how Kanye used the 808 drum machine to get his females. And according to South Park, he really likes fish sticks. Number 17. Ugh, talk about ugly. This fish kinda reminds me of waking up next to my ex-girlfriend. On a good day, here we have the Fangtooth, a ferocious-looking deep-sea fish found as far as 16,000 feet below sea level. They've got the largest teeth of any fish in the ocean proportionate to body size, and their fangs get so huge they can never actually close their mouths. But despite its mean look, it's actually pretty small and harmless to humans. That's what she said. Number 16. This strange-looking fish kind of reminds me of a bird and is rightfully named the sea robin. Much like a real robin, they've got orange undersides and even open and close their fins like a bird's wings in flight. They can also glide short distances above the water's surface, just like a flying fish. If I had to choose one fish I could be, this would be it. Number 15. And the award for the world's ugliest shark goes to the Goblin shark! It's a bottom-dwelling shark that lives as deep as 4,200 feet underwater, where it's hidden from sun exposure, and rightfully so. Look at that thing, it's hideous! Not much is known about them since they're rarely ever seen, and their population numbers can't even be estimated due to a lack of sightings. They've sometimes been called a living fossil, since they're the only living species of the Mitsukuridae family, which dates back to 125 million years old. No way! Number 14. For all you ravers and techno junkies out there, no! These are not broken glow sticks or neon paint. It's a firefly squid, which hence its name, produces a bright blue flashing light resembling that of a firefly. Its light-producing organ is called a photophore, and the firefly squid has hundreds of them all throughout its tiny body that it can flash in unison or alternate in a bunch of different animated patterns. Screw the rave show, I'm about to hit up my girl Molly and kick it on the beach with this guy. Number 13. Ha! This is one ugly motherfucker. Here we have a coffin fish, which kind of reminds me of number 12, a blobfish. They're both pretty horrid in my opinion, and I can't decide which one looks stranger, so I'm gonna leave it up to you guys to decide. Which one is worse? Tell me what you think in the comment section below. Number 11. This is called a handfish. Can you guess why? Well, here's a lowdown, Captain Obvious. They're strange, slow-moving fish that prefer to move around by walking along the sea floor with their hands rather than swimming. How weird is that? Kinda reminds me of me, crawling home on my hands after a heavy night of drinking. Number 10. Like sushi? Think about how much sushi you can make out of this guy! Here we have the oarfish, an extremely long elongated fish reaching up to 36 feet long! This one in particular is 23 feet long and was found washed up on shore near San Diego in 1996. They're the longest bony fish alive and are seen only when they're sick and dying or are already dead and washed up onto shore, which leads some to believe that their rare sightings are probably the inspiration behind all those sea serpent tales of the past, like that of the Loch Ness Monster. Number 9. Holy moly, it's a common MOLA! Otherwise known as an ocean sunfish, it's the heaviest bony fish in the world, with an average weight of 2,200 pounds! They get their name from their flattened bodies, which can be seen lying horizontally at the surface of the water basking in the sun. And when they're not sunbathing, they eat huge amounts of jellyfish, squid, and fish to maintain their size. Life must be pretty tough for these lazy asses. Number 8. That right there ain't just any octopus, it's a blue-ringed octopus. Yeah, it looks cool, but it's actually tiny, about the size of a golf ball. Don't be fooled though, because a single bite from a blue-ringed octopus is toxic enough to kill 26 adult humans within a matter of minutes. And there's no anti-venom. My advice, if you see one of these off in the distance, get as far away from it as fast as possible. But that's just me. Number 7. The f*** are you staring at? Here, we have the STARGAZER, a fish whose eyes sit at the top of its head, hence its name. This fish may look like a bum, but be careful, because it'll rock your world! Along with their top-mounted eyes and their upward-facing mouths, they have a habit of burying themselves in the sand, then leaping out at you in an ambush attack as you pass overhead! Not only that, but they're venomous too, with some species even being able to deliver an electric shock to your ass. Thanks, but no thanks. Number 6. Is that just a black whip? No, you dummy, it's a pelican eel, which gets its name from its large gaping mouth resembling that of a pelican bird. Its mouth is loosely hinged and allows it to swallow things much larger than itself, just like how I like my women. Here's an example. See that squid? It's almost as big as a pelican eel right above it. This squid was pulled out whole from the pelican eel's stomach. Jesus! Number 5. Gross! Look at that nasty thing! It's a colossal squid, which is believed to be the largest squid species in terms of mass, weighing in at over 1,000 pounds! They've also got the largest eyes ever documented in the animal kingdom, measuring in at 11 inches in diameter with a 3.5-inch pupil. This one in particular was caught in 2007 in the freezing Antarctic waters of the Ross Sea and weighed a whopping 1,091 pounds! How the hell these fishermen managed to get it on board their ship, I have no idea. But here it is on display at the Museum of New Zealand, Te Papa, Tongarewa. Number 4. If you think that squid was crazy, check this one out. Here we have the Dana octopus squid, the longest known squid species, reaching up to 7.5 feet long and weighing up to 356 pounds. Not only is this squid ginormous, but it's also known for flashing blinding lights in front of its prey to completely disorient them. And to make matters worse, they hunt in packs and all have bear claws on their suckers. So these guys are huge, hunt in packs, flash lights in your face to f*** you up, and attack you with claws. Talk about one tough calamari. Number 3. This looks like one mean motherfucker. What you see in front of you, with its terrifying teeth, is a viperfish. It only grows to about 1 foot long, but its fangs are so big that they don't even fit in its mouth. One of the most interesting things about the viperfish is its light-producing organ jutting out from its back, which it moves around and flashes on and off to lure in unsuspecting prey. Bottom line, don't even think about messing with this guy. Number 2. Similar to the viperfish is a dragonfish. Unlike the viperfish, this dude has a light-producing barbel hanging below it, not above, which it swings back and forth to lure in its victims. Once its prey get too close, the dragonfish quickly snaps it up in its powerful jaws and feasts like a king. To make matters worse, a ton of its prey can also produce light, so the dragonfish has evolved with a special method of hiding from predators after its meal. How? The walls of its stomach are completely black, helping conceal any light from being emitted by its prey while being digested. What a badass! And now, for our number 1 strangest underwater creature. For more videos, subscribe here. Wow, check this guy out! Looks like a goddamn alien or some shit. Actually, it's a chimera, or a type of cartilaginous fish, which means its skeleton is made of cartilage rather than bone. They've also got not 1, but 2 chambered hearts! And you see that long-ass snout at the end? This slimy creature uses it just like a metal detector and scans the sea floor for electrical impulses. What's even crazier is that they've survived through the age of dinosaurs mostly unchanged and have been described by scientists as one of the oldest and most enigmatic groups of fishes alive today. If you're looking to bag one of these fools for your home aquarium, good luck, because they confine themselves to super deep ocean waters that are extremely difficult to reach. In fact, they're so rare that little is known about their scientific backgrounds to this day. But if you happen to stumble upon one of these at the beach, what would you do? Be sure to check out our 12 biggest bodybuilders by clicking here. Board better.